You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. You are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. Goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful.
Holla at us next week, man.
No doubt, man, and definitely shout out to the family, liberationmindedmedia.net. That is Black Eye Stand, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. And don't forget to share the show, man. If you check it out today, or if you check it out next week, or if you check it out in 1,000 years, and if you are that motherfucker that digs this up in 1,000 years, you are the most phenomenal individual to ever walk the galaxy for digging up this greatness and still share our shit, man. Shout out to you. Don't forget to check out the websites, MRochelle.com, designsbymonet.com, and myskinismysin.net.
To the system. Wake up every morning off the bat, a nigga trippin'. Bitch, I'm riding with this toolie, actin' foolie, ain't no fiction. Me and all these rappers out here capping, we just different. Lost too many bros to the streets and to the system. Wake up every morning off the bat, a nigga trippin'. Bitch, I'm riding with this toolie, actin' foolie, ain't no fiction. Me and all these rappers out here capping, we just different.
See me squeezing on that blicky, catch a nigga low-key smiling. I'm with Lee Bang, I'm with D-Mouse, we ain't known for shit beside. Nigga said he want that smoke like me with all of the violence. Couple hammers, 2 ski masks, we walking up even the driver. Boys treat a nigga different when you got multiple priors. Caught him slipping, mask off, mask on, Michael Myers. We in traffic, see ya, I been let the chop rotate his tires. Then bounce out and send more shots, he gon' be dead if he ain't dying. Free my nigga even though he caught a sentence. Double digits, judge showing no remorse in that courtroom, show no forgiveness. Most my niggas in the ground or in the cell somewhere in prison. I'm a rock for one of mine, ain't with the gang, you know we trippin'. AGM, caught him blitzing on my thugs, play that position. They say no risk, no reward, so we had no choice but to risk it. Gucci back inside the whip and I got no choice but to bip it. Cry my eyes dry, cause I won't see bro until he 50.
Lost too many bros to the streets and to the system. Wake up every morning off the bat, a nigga trippin'. Bitch, I'm riding with this toolie, actin' foolie, ain't no fiction. Me and all these rappers out here capping, we just different. Lost too many bros to the streets and to the system. Wake up every morning off the bat, a nigga trippin'. Bitch, I'm riding with this toolie, actin' foolie, ain't no fiction. Me and all these rappers out here capping, we just different.
Bitch, I'm riding with this toolie, acting foolie, yeah, I'm different. Niggas capping when they rapping, ain't no acting, better listen. Nigga tragic out in traffic, if you trapping, keep a biscuit in it, slimy in the trenches. Lost my brother to the system. Wake up every morning, thank the Lord that I'm living. Cause I got too many niggas that been gone locked in prison. I don't be fucking with these rappers, all they do is talk fiction. I'm just trying to get some chicken so I can leave it to my children. Facing consequences in the hood for our decision. Little nigga caught a body, now he tripping off the sentence. Wasn't ready for the mission, he ain't listen, now he snitching. Psycho vicious, we just victims to the system that we live. Seen too many bodies to be tripping off these bitches. Circle full of nobodies, with nobodies be different. Seen too many bodies to be tripping off these bitches. You got a circle full of nobodies, with nobodies be different.
Lost too many bros to the streets and to the system. Wake up every morning off the bat, a nigga trippin'. Bitch, I'm riding with this toolie, actin' foolie, ain't no fiction. Me and all these rappers out here capping, we just different. Lost too many bros to the streets and to the system. Wake up every morning off the bat, a nigga trippin'. Bitch, I'm riding with this toolie, actin' foolie, ain't no fiction. Me and all these rappers out here capping, we just different.
What's good, fam? This is Jobs, and you are tuned in to My Skin is My Sin, live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all already know, man. From goers to God, we welcome everyone. We have one rule, that's be respectful. I kind of feel like just playing a couple of joints. I'm trying to work out the kinks as far as a couple of the cameras. I'm trying to look and see if I can do things a little differently. Just change it up a little bit. And y'all know, man, tomorrow is the new year. So we're trying to do a couple of things a little differently, but we ain't trying to change much. Anyway, how you doing? How's your life? And I'm pretty certain I'll probably be just talking to myself for the better part of the show. But I did want to do a little recap of the year and just talk about how this year went. Was it a good year for you? Let me know in the comments. How did this year go? And I'm not talking about your New Year's resolution last year, the day that comes with no. But how was this year for you? Were you happy? A lot more than you were not. And if not, why not? Let us know in the comments. And if you feel the need that you feel like you got to inbox me or something like that, knock stuff out. That works too. Whatever you need to do, hey, I know this is a rough time of the year for a lot of people. And people that I know personally. My grandmother passed around Christmas time. And that had a huge impact on our family. And then you may hear an echo, and that is just me listening on my phone to make sure that I can hear myself. I forgot the delay. So, yeah, it just doesn't sound right though. It doesn't sound good at all. And okay, so yeah, so let me know. And like I said, I'm trying to work on some new shit. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, and if I can't get the sound correct, then hey, we'll try again. Ain't nobody making money. This ain't no super professional situation over here. Y'all already know. And you know what? Let me do that. Maybe that'll make a difference. We'll see. And hopefully we somebody to kind of call up and kind of give me some cues as to how we sound out there. Cause from my standpoint, I'm sounding real tragic. And I'm just trying to listen to myself, and the shit's so low. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think we got that resolved. All right, fam. My bad. But you already know, man. I fuck up at least once or twice a month. It happens. And I'm not sure what that one was. Well, actually, I do know. I had to just basically make this mic the main mic. Because I got a new mic for Christmas, too. So, and I just, like it sounded... Oh, shit. Scared the fuck out of me. What's good, fam? You scared the shit out of me. What's good, bro? No, I think I got it fixed now. And hold on, because can't nobody hear you because I had the Skype muted. You can hear me. You can hear me all right, though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. It just sounds like you want a payphone.
Yeah, I thought I had resolved that. Because I could hear it when I was listening to myself on my cell phone.
I mean, I can hear you. So, I mean, it's all good.
Well, you know how I am, man. If I sound like shit, I don't, that's not the presentation that I want to put out to the people if I can avoid that shit.
Yeah.
Thought I had resolved that. Because I could hear it when I was listening to myself. Oh, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I think that's just your phone, bro. And damn, what number is this? Did somebody else call up?
I don't know.
I'm looking at a 216 number, man, but it's only. Oh, you know what? I think that was from the other day. But yo, and I know you got shit to do, man. But where you want to start at with 2000? Was 2019 a good year for you?
The way to start for 2019?
No, just 2019 in general. Was it a good year for you?
I mean, essentially, I think any year, me personally, any year that you're alive and breathing is a good year. I think I think 2019 was a telling year. I would say if anything else about 2019, it was a telling year. I think 2019 gave us an idea of exactly where we are as a society.
Really?
Going into 2020, absolutely.
We didn't know that already?
Yeah, man, but we know that, nigga, but we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But us as a whole, as a people, we don't know that.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I don't know, man. I don't think much has changed for black folks, to be quite honest.
Yo, I think it's worse.
Generally speaking, I don't think en masse it's really changed. We're just seeing it on film now.
Right. The numbers haven't really changed at all. Stemming from the 60s, from the 50s and 60s, the numbers haven't really changed. The only thing that's changed is technology and some laws. But I don't know. Like I find it kind of hard to say it's worse now because a white man ain't gonna jump on my ass while I'm walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? It's legal.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for me to say it's worse, but putting it in context from that time to now, you could debate it. You know what I mean?
I think we have regressed, but it's definitely not worse than let's say the 50s, the 40s, and before that. Definitely not. It's not even close.
See, you just had more like segregation. Like segregation takes place in that as well. So you have to factor that. Like
no, but you had a normalcy of disrespecting us in public. Like you could not even look a white person in the eyes. That type of shit. Yeah,
that's true.
Like this shit was just so out of, it was ridiculous. They could literally come grab your ass from your couch, the whole community, drag you out the house and hang your ass and have a picnic. We going through some shit now, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, bro. That's a real stretch as far as I think we going back towards that way though. I will say that. And just a random ass fact, man. Karl Lagerfeld died this year. And the only reason I bring that up is because his cologne got me through middle school.
You said who, nigga?
Lagerfeld. Karl Lagerfeld.
Nigga, who was you wearing? Hot karate, nigga?
No, I was wearing Lagerfeld. That was the shit for us back in the day.
Nigga, I never even heard of that.
Hey, Lagerfeld used to be mandatory. Had to keep my bottle in the locker at all times.
To be like, yo, the nigga who made Brute passed away or some shit. You know what I mean? You talking about?
I never see Brute was just trash, bro. I didn't fuck with Brute. That was cheap shit. At the time, Lagerfeld was like the upper echelon of what niggas in my age group would get. So all the other shit about him, I have no clue. He could be the biggest fuck up on the planet. But shout out to you for that cologne. R. Kelly, bro.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
R. Kelly.
I'm past R. Kelly, man. Like,
it happened this year, man. We'll be remiss if we ain't talk about this shit.
R. Kelly got R. Kelly is an example. R. Kelly's a musical OJ. Like, he didn't kill nobody, but he got away with some shit the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And niggas definitely set him up. Although the nigga was dead wrong, you know, and for the alleged crimes, you know, that was committed, you know, he allegedly committed or whatever. But they had to back. I mean, they backed R. Kelly, but Harvey Weinstein never did a day in jail. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, man? Like we and that is true. I can't dispute that. However, man, our whole community is guilty of R. Kelly. Because we got R. Kelly uncles.
When it comes to, like, I mean, if you really want to break the shit down, yo, the nigga is a victim. Yes, he had people who fucking enabled him because of his status and the money that he was able to obtain.
But that don't give you a right to make more victims.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Especially when you got the bread to get the adequate help that you need.
If R. Kelly was white, he'd have never did a day in jail, and they'd say he had some type of mental disability or some other shit to make up some shit for him to excuse him for his behavior.
Why do we say that? What that does is it excuses the egregious behavior done to our own children.
No, I just sat there and said the nigga was dead wrong.
Right. Right, but then why bring up the if he was white thing though?
It's a true statement. If R. Kelly was white, he'd be free.
You know what? That's the equivalent of saying I got women, not I got black friends, but what is that the equivalent? Damn, it was just on. I'm gonna have to. It was just on the tip of my goddamn tongue too. 216-539-0659 is the number if you want to call up and tell us about your year. Shout out to Sunray in the building. But that's a deflection. That's basically what I'm saying. Is that yes? Are you right? Yes. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong. Like, if he was white, yes, this would be totally different. But I don't like using that in pedophile cases because that gives people pause to give him an out, and he doesn't deserve an out. Like in his case, I don't care what would happen with him if he was white because you did some egregious shit to our queens. Period. In his case.
That's facts. I get that, but it's a true. It's just a true statement. You know what I'm saying? Like in America, it's about who you are, and somewhat of what you are, opposed that determines what happens to you here.
I tell you what, bro. Like in the 50s, the 60s, that nigga would not exist. Well, if he did, they put his ass out to pasture or some shit like that. Like, it just was not that open for this type of brother to be doing shit like that back in the day.
That nigga, man, bro. Like, listen, you understand? Do you see how white people just volunteered their kids and put their kids in fucked up ass situations for niggas who can sing?
Yeah, but that's white people. Like, I don't care. It's irrelevant to me. Like, I'm thinking about us, and this type of behavior should be dealt with extreme prejudice in our community, by our community. That guy shouldn't have never made it to Cook County Jail, because the first time he did this shit, it should have been dealt with appropriately. Period.
That's easier said than done, though, man. Like, come on. Like I said, I'm not excusing any of this shit, regardless of race. Period. Like, I think pedophiles and rapists should be shoot them in the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of bullets. That's honestly how I feel.
That's my point.
Yeah, like I say dust them all off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was up to me.
Yeah.
But with just the world that we live in, like, you can rape. You can rape and pillage and do all this if you white. That's just a fact. Like, if you white, depending on your status in this country, you can even become leader of the free world. Like, it don't matter. So, like, R. Kelly was just another casualty of war. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say nothing.
Okay. No. That nigga's not a casualty of war, bro. That's disrespectful to real soldiers, man. He's just not. He's a fucking pervert who got caught, bro. Like I'm not making ain't no buts with me. Pause. You know, but it is what it is. Like I don't have really no sympathy. I don't have any sympathy for that particular individual. I just don't. I get what you're saying. Logically, yes. Are you true? Yes, you are telling the truth. You are absolutely correct. No argument there. I just can't for that particular individual because of what he's done. And it's not just him per se. Anybody that does that shit to one of the young sisters should not get butt or what ifs.
This is what I always said with you though. Like, if you feel that way about him, like, why don't you feel that way about the girl's parents who sold their kids?
I do. Like that would right.
As long as it's going all the way around, because it wasn't like
right. That shit is even worse, actually.
Yeah, of course it is worse. So like, I feel like all of their parents, like these niggas is going to get paid because of this man's name and who he was. And they should be in jail with him.
Yes, and I agree. And Carol said that all the uncles, cousins, stepdads, and dudes in the hood need to be held accountable too. And that is an absolute fucking fact. And another thing is the sisters. Like I'm not gonna let y'all slide on this one too, because a lot of sisters promote fucking this dude because he got money. Girl, you ain't fuck him. That's R. Kelly. That's fucked up shit to say to like a 14 or 15-year-old. You know, like one of them girls, her auntie was conducive in this shit. You know, so
what's shorty name? Sparkle.
I don't know her name, but I just know, you know, the story, and I didn't remember the names. You know, but
well, see, the thing with R. Kelly is R. Kelly, like a woman's time with R. Kelly is literally limited. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even gonna go there because it's gonna. I'm gonna chill. It's New Year's Eve, man.
All right. Let me see who we got next, bro. Who we got next? Cause I got quite a few, man. Black folks lost their mind again this year. Like I think we lost our mind a couple of times, but I couldn't remember the other couple of times. But we gotta talk about Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, bro.
Yo, all right, so I ain't none of like Popeye sandwiches got fentanyl in. Like I'm not eating none of that shit. Like, and this guy.
Wait. Where do you come up with this, bro? Where do you get this?
Say what?
Where do you get this?
Yo, my nigga. What else? The only other thing that I've seen that make niggas fight in the street and get stabbed and shot.
Hold on.
Shit with fentanyl in.
Hold on 1 second. And actually, like. Heroin addicts been killing niggas forever.
No, fentanyl is like horse tranquilizer, my nigga. They use that shit.
I mean, well, fentanyl is like, I don't know. I think it's 12 times stronger than heroin.
Yeah.
And I tried to add somebody to the, and if for some reason I can't add you, inbox me and I can call you and add you that way.
Yo. I ain't never had no fucking sandwich that good, my nigga, that would make me want
to. It's not the sandwich per se. It's like the mob mentality. Once you are so engrossed in whatever the flavor of the moment is that it takes you out of who you really are. And that's happened for years and all type of shit. Like this is not the first time people lost their mind, and it's not just black people.
I ain't seen not one white person get arrested.
Well, getting arrested is a whole different ballgame. You know, that's the privilege. You know, but you see why you
can't even have a motherfucking sandwich. Like that's the thing. And then why does Popeyes like commercials gotta be all jazzy and shit? And why can't the lady be white?
Because they're selling it to black people, bro. Let's be honest about it.
That's my point. Like I've never ate a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Like I don't even really do Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? So like that shit's overrated to me, my nigga. Like
I love Chick-fil-A, bro.
Yo, you seen that macaroni and cheese? Like that shit looks like ass. Like
I mean, I don't go to Chick-fil-A to get mac and cheese. That's not even an option. When I go to Chick-fil-A, it's strictly for the chicken sandwich. That chicken sandwich is heavenly. I'm telling you. If there are if angels exist, I don't do the spicy. Just give me the regular. You know. But if there is, and hold on, I'm about to try to add a call, so give me 1 second. You know I can't. Oh damn! I didn't think you'd still be able to hear me. I think you can't hear me when it started ringing. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Anyway, we had somebody call in, and you know Skype be messing around. What's good, fam?
I'm on.
You are. And hold on, let me add you to the call with Rome right quick. All right, I think we all should be good. Rome?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I was saying if I could hear Rome too. Sometimes it's a little delay, but what's on your mind, Queen? I'll get that resolved. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit. You're a little distorted, but I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a little snowstorm here, so you know if it ain't coming through too clear, my bad. But how you doing? How's life? How was your 2019?
I'm glad it's over, but that's what we say every year, right?
Why? What happened? Like, what was so bad about it?
That's another conversation. I want to get back to that other one. I was desperately trying to get in on that conversation.
Oh.
I've been wanting to have this for a long time.
Hey, Ro.
Yo.
It sounds like you swimming and then somehow going through the wind tunnel.
What about now?
Now it's perfect. All right, Queen. What's on your mind? Talk to us.
No, so I wanted to go back to the R. Kelly thing.
Okay.
I just think there's some things that need to be said that ain't been being said.
Okay.
Okay. Just things that I observed, and from today, me as an adult, watching with my very own eyes and in things I've seen growing up. But in the hood, this is more than an epidemic. It is something that people turn their heads, they brush it under the rug, whatever. They don't talk about it. I mean, it's generational. There's kids that's being molested in families and stuff like that, and nobody gets brought up on charges and things like that. There's little girls walking around in the hood, 14, 15 years old, got their booties all stuck out, got the little shorts on and whatever, and brothers, old enough to drive and older than not, 21 and up, are picking them up and taking them in cars, getting them pregnant, the whole nine. It happens. It happens. So for people, I just feel like, and I'm not condoning what R. Kelly did at all. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, it's almost like they're hypocrites because you are condemning him for doing the same thing that your brother probably did.
Absolutely.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
People that get babies that's like 40 years old. I know of a couple. I'll say we'll just say a couple for now.
Mm-hmm. She's
like, oh my God, she's 24, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy is older than me. I'm 50. They got a child. So this has been going on for the longest. Like I said, I'm not condoning him or anything that he did. All I'm saying is, if we're going to talk about him, we need to talk about all of it.
Yeah.
Quit brushing it under the rug, whether it's painful or not, no matter how much you love Junebug or whoever it is. You need to talk about that stuff.
Facts.
I mean, I think it's for a lot of people, it's easier to condemn him, you know, opposed to other people because they're not personally involved, you know. And
Point
but
the
either way,
finger. Yeah.
yeah, to point the finger, you know, like in my book, you know, right is right and wrong is wrong. You know, like I don't care about all those other ties. So I definitely agree with you. Like everybody will condemn R. Kelly, but you know, they're not going to condemn their cousin who do the shit. You know, or put their cousin in class or share memes. And I mean, you want to keep it all the way real. Like niggas is still going to go step in the name of love, yo, when it comes on. Like I'm just being all the way real. Niggas gonna step in the name of love and all of that.
That's a fact.
I still listen to the music myself.
Yo, I listen, and this the thing. I still listen to R. Kelly because I became a fan of R. Kelly strictly for the art of his music, not for the creep or piece of trash that he is in real life. Because if that's the case,
the decisions that he made, exactly,
right.
exactly.
I'm not there for the man. I'm only there for the music.
Let me ask y'all this though: is there a line there? Like, can you do something so egregious that you just totally just cancel everything they've done out, despite how great it was?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a flip side, though. There's a flip side to this. The flip side is then the little girls. That whole thing is just toxic. Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin with that, because one, I can't sit because I live in the hood. I can sit up there and watch this summer coming, the little girls, the prance up there in their little new short shorts and shirts and having stuff hanging out and this and that, and they running around. I can see that all day long, and I'm running up and down, running up the cars and all that stuff. But my thing is, where the parents at? There's that too, because just like the ones that I'm talking about, that's just around the way. Those little girls or those women, girls, whatever, that are supposedly trapped in R. Kelly's studio or whatever, they got parents too. Mm-hmm. And from jump, before they even got in that situation, what the hell was you doing to prevent it?
Right.
I don't get it. I've just been boiling about this whole thing because it's like everybody even that whole the Cosby thing, just the whole that whole Me Too movement is just messed up, because if it had the intentions that it was supposed to have, they would be getting people every day, not just going after celebrities. It just looks like people just want to bring down certain people, put them out there, they're in the limelight. But if it was a real movement, then this would be going on not just in front of our eyes on the TV or in the newspaper or the magazine, but it would be going down in the hood too.
I mean, but we can't blame the Me Too movement for our inaction, because we could do the same thing for people in the hood. We don't.
Yeah, we could blame them for their selectiveness. You know what I'm saying? Just like Oprah, Oprah against every nigga who's not white. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Hey man, Oprah's we're not gonna slander her, bro. We ain't gonna do that.
Man, I'ma slander Oprah.
Like, no Oprah slander, man. I'm telling you, shooting the club up.
Oprah ain't messing with her money. Oprah ain't messing with her money.
This is the issue though. Like, you gotta slander. If you slander R. Kelly, I feel like you gotta slander Oprah, because I feel like she's just on the other side of the coin. Like, but for who she's choosing to protect, I feel like she's just as guilty.
It's my future baby mama. Yeah, I am not slandering her. She can do no wrong. She's worth $1 billion.
Like, can we keep it real? Like, yo, the only thing sexy about Oprah is her money.
So.
Like, Oprah's not sexy, my nigga. Like,
okay,
you see how them goddamn swole ass ankles and shit. Like, man, that shit is not sexy, my nigga. Like, are you serious? You seen the way she walk?
Rub down. What you need? Are you thirsty?
All right. But on the real though, there's something going on. There's something going on at the one school that she opened over there in Africa. There's like all these girls that got. Yeah, what's going on with that? Yep. I guess our boy Weinstein was over there.
Nah, they were girls, not boys. So
no, he was doing little boys. Harvey.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
wow.
yeah, I had not heard anything like that, so I don't know about that one.
Well,
Um,
you
All right,
seen the
I'm gonna
third
have to tag
accuser?
you in that one.
Yeah, you seen
I
the
don't
third
know.
accuser?
I
Kevin
feel
Spacey got
uncomfortable
killed.
about that though. I feel uncomfortable. Don't tag me in that. Maybe mention me in the comments. I'd feel uncomfortable. I'm just saying. I would. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, Oprah's. I'm not even gonna front, man. And I've been rocking with Oprah, man. I have tried to not defend her, but I have been a willing participant in watching her really do some fucked up shit. I can't front.
Yeah, I think that nigga Stedman might be a robot, yo. Like,
No,
I mean, but
he's a
Stedman
cat
has.
man. He's a
Sted,
cat man.
no,
He
no,
know
no.
what his role is.
Actually, he's not. Stedman had his own bread when he met her. Like he was.
yeah, I knew
He
that.
ain't got,
That I
he ain't
knew.
got Oprah money.
Well, he doesn't have Oprah money now, but when they met, Oprah was the color purple Oprah, and he had bread.
Yeah, like big ass, big draws, big
Yes.
areola hanging out, my broad ass Oprah.
I can't.
I mean, like
Yeah.
if we being honest, Stedman needs to give credit for refining Oprah and turning her into what she is now.
Man, Gail did that shit, bro.
Man, stop
Stedman
it.
is-
Stop it.
Stedman,
Stop it.
Stedman is just the trophy dude. Like, actually, Stedman is actually like
Naima,
a side nigga deity. Yeah, Stedman's a side nigga deity for real, yo. Like that nigga's got high ass rank and side nigga alumni. Like on some real shit. Like they've been down what, like 30 something years?
Yeah. Like that's not that's not a side. Well, okay, I get what you said.
Yes,
now.
it is.
I mean, he should just give a class in networking. He really should, because he took that to a whole new level. Because just by his association, he got put on.
Yeah.
So the money that he got, he's up there. He's rubbing elbows with the elite and all that for her, because of her.
Man, I'm just telling you though, like in the beginning, he was the asset.
He had a couple dollars in the beginning.
But in Chicago, he had plugs too. You know, he was an asset in the beginning, and she was an ugly chick on TV locally who was in the Thanksgiving Day parade every year. And I'm just being honest. That's how she was viewed. That guy, like, you could say what you want. It might have been him and Gail. It might have been a collaboration. But they completely transformed her. And her show taking off like it did, like, helped too.
So what you saying, that first time when she lost weight for him?
No, I wouldn't say for him, but I would say probably at, they looked at some numbers. They figured, if you lose, just her trying to lose weight will increase her ratings, and it probably did. Because you can show that struggle to other women, and women will identify with you. And shit worked. Like a lot of other actresses or whatnot get killed for like their weight fluctuating. People celebrated Oprah. We laughed a little bit too, but they celebrated. She was a regular woman.
Now look at the difference between Big Oprah, right? You got Big Oprah and Biggest Shane. Huh? You got Big ass Oprah, and then like Big Oprah would thrive now. Like Oprah was big like she was back then. Now like she would thrive. Like she'd have that Lizzo. Like she'd be like a souped up Lizzo, but she just wasn't that big.
And since you brought that name up, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know what that Lizzo thing is about, and I commend the BBWs. Get down, girl. You go ahead. Love yourself. I'm all about that. But she does not have to be so crude. She's crude. Like, who wants to see anybody twerking? Well, I don't. I'll say that. I'll take that back. I don't want to see them twerking, and I damn sure don't want to see her twerking.
Can we leave this in 2019? What is the limit? What What is the exact amount of weight that separates a woman from being a BBW and a big girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we use too many loose fitting terms to describe this status of physicality for women, and I've seen a lot of.
Well, you know what happened? You know what happened because women
Camera phones.
Huh?
No, it wasn't even that because in our community alone, you have to have certain attributes for guys to look at you or think that you are sexy. If your butt's too small or if your breast is too small or if you're not thick enough, and that's where all that stuff started from. So, and then as we are the trendsetters that we are, they caught on. And they start terming it, and they start naming that BBW and all that. I'm pretty sure that it wasn't coined by one of us. I'm just thinking, and I'm not hating, but
I think like 250's fair.
I don't think it's a weight. I don't think it's not a weight thing though. Like
it is.
No, it's more proportion.
It depends on the height. It depends on the height.
Cause like it's some. Like I seen a picture. I posted a meme on Instagram today, bruh, of a girl carrying her nigga on her back in Christmas pictures, my nigga. Yeah, and they was laughing and said, "Yo, she act like she's not a BBW. Like she built like a D lineman. Like you not a BBW.
Like what difference does it make though? Like should she too big for somebody to love her?
Say what?
She too big for somebody to love her?
He was a small dude. He was a small dude, so she was carrying him on his shoulders. But I thought small dudes like big women. Isn't that how it goes?
And listen,
whoa, ease up on that one.
What was that?
We got to stand down on that one. That's not always the case.
I missed that. What she say?
It was a question. It was a question.
Saying what? We like big women?
Yeah, she said little dudes like big women.
Small guys like big women. That's how I thought it went.
Hey, that's mostly true. That's mainly like I know that all like little dudes that I know, they all like big girls.
I mean, but there is something to be said about opposites attracting. So if it may not, maybe I have similar personalities, but physically
I'm slim. I'm slim. I do like semi-thick. I like part-time thick women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want your thighs to be thick. You know what I'm saying? Not your stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like, not your ankles.
See,
like, I don't like thick ankles.
Listen how you sound. So, do you know what you're doing to women? There's probably a woman that you're describing right now that you wouldn't be attracted to that is probably your soulmate.
I doubt
She probably treats you like a king.
Yeah, but like that's true. But like, what's all that good treatment going to do if I'm not physically attracted to you?
Yeah, you got a point there. And that's and women have a right.
Because I got my little quips about me too, so I'm not even gonna go there.
And it's not like
women do that all the time though. Women will say, "I need a man with this type of job, this doing this. He got to be 6 feet tall. He got to be this color or shade, and it's okay." When men do it, somehow we wrong.
Right? And look, everybody's entitled to like what they like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Preference.
Yeah, it's preference. So like, I'm not fat shaming and no shit like that. Like, like if I was attracted to or involved with a bigger woman, if she fucking with me, she gonna be working out. Like that's just what it is. Like that's not a
okay. And then there's that. And then there's that.
Like I'm a big dude. Like I mean, look,
Yeah,
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Yo, I'm leaving this shit in 2019. 2020, I'm chilling.
You will not be working out with me. No.
Oh, in 2020, we gonna love each other. Black people love each other, and that's what we gonna do and get together. That's what we gonna do. That's the strive for in 2020.
I'm gonna love most of y'all motherfuckers. Just a couple of y'all, it's not happening.
I'ma love those who love me. And just period. Like that's it.
And stop mean mugging. Stop mean mugging. It's okay to say hi to each other.
That's so true.
That's
That is so freaking true. Your man Jesse Smollett. Your man Jesse, is it Jesse Smollett or Juicy Smollett? What the hell is his name?
Oh, Jesse man. yeah. Yo, man, like I don't even want to talk about that nigga, man. Like
it's 2019, bro.
Yeah, we leave that nigga in 2019, yo. Like I don't even want to talk about that nigga. Jesse Smollett.
Man, if anybody was an embarrassment, he is, and let's forget about him.
Yeah, like he gave a big out of light skinned niggas. Like he definitely out of light skinned niggas back in 2019.
Whoa.
Oh.
With the light skin, what's up with that?
Oh, put the brakes on that.
We gotta leave that in 2019 alone. Leave light skinned people alone.
Do you know how
they
long?
ain't bad people.
They're not.
They're gonna cry, bro.
Listen.
They're gonna cry.
House party.
They're gonna cry.
House party would not be a classic movie without Kid, but it was Play who made the movie cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have balance in that shit. So you know, like you had a light skin and a dark skin. So it's more so it's like a sibling rivalry almost. Like we on the same team. And listen, look, I got like.
But that's not true. That's not true, bro. It's unhealthy. It's some unhealthy shit. It really is, and it has effects on. It does affect kids because it may sound like a sibling rivalry. Yeah, but a lot of people have issues growing up.
Imagine you not being accepted by your own people and not being accepted by society at the same time. So you never. Who?
Me. I'm not. Who? Like that shit don't bother me. Like me personally, I'm not.
But that's just you though. What I'm saying is that there are some people that it does bother.
Because I'm a black man in America. I'm a intelligent, strong black man in America. Society doesn't accept me, and I'm not accepted by a lot of my people. But that's cool though.
Yeah, but you a grown ass man. Like there's some 10-year-old right now getting picked on because they're either too light or too dark, and it's fucking with them.
All these kids is like, listen, bro. This whole generation is light skinned. Like our society is light skinned now.
But that's just not true, man. I know adults that will tell you stories that bother them. You know, like the kid that got caught.
The fucking country's gonna be light skinned.
But like there's adults right now that like you talk to people. There's adults that are scarred by some of the teasing they got as a kid because of the color of their skin by their own people.
You just told me I'm a grown ass man.
Right, but what I'm saying is they still remember that it affected them that much.
I remember when I got my ass whipped when I was 8. Like I'm not crying about it. Like.
Yeah, but did you get your ass whipped when you were 8, like all the way up to 18? No.
You do. I feel like you do grow out of it. Even bullying, I think you grow out of it. I think that's a part of childhood. Some of it gets out of hand and this and that, and when the children are going to suicide and things like that, I personally could not blame that solely on bullying. There was something there from the beginning because, another thing is, where's the parent? Again, there's no way that my son or daughter is going to be sitting there day in and day out that damn sad. I allegedly see them every day, and I don't know what's going on with them.
Oh, come on.
My kids is grown. If I see somebody looking wrong, I'm
like,
what's wrong with your face?
You're going to tell me there aren't things that your children have told you as adults that you are finding out they did for the first time?
I'm talking about bullying. Even with that, it's called being observant.
I'm not talking about the bullying though. But some kids actually do hide that. Because they embarrassed.
If you don't have time or you're too busy to notice, you're going to miss that. You know, I'm talking about getting their business. Know what's going on with your child.
I mean, that's easy
It
to
don't
say,
make no sense.
but you got a lot of people out here, like especially single parents, that's working 2 or 3 jobs. So they don't have the luxury of being as personable with their children as they would like to because their kids got to eat.
Black families broken, and then they have unlimited access to the internet. I never believed in that. I think should be a cutoff age. Everything from cell phones to having access to the internet and all that. I think that all plays a role because a lot of that bullying is done like that through social media and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it happens in school too, but the real shame, I think, just imagine if you got a wider audience, the internet, and you're bullying this person. I mean, I just feel bad. I still don't think that it's entirely the kid's fault. Call me wrong, whatever. No. That's just my opinion.
I mean, it's a community issue. Yeah, it's definitely not just the kid's fault. Something is going wrong with the kids that are doing the bullying in their household.
Yes, and the bulliers.
Exactly.
The bulliers' parents, for lack of a better word, the person is doing the bullying. Where's that parent at? You don't know that your son's mean and he's a little shit. Can I say that? Or this isn't regular radio. But you don't know that.
Well, we can't take it. We can't. There's no take backs.
I wish my son would, because that's weak to me. To sit up there and bully somebody who can't stand up for themselves, that's weak as hell. I would never allow that.
But you know what it is? You know what, though? There are a lot of parents who look at the bullied kid as inferior and weak. Like, why are you letting somebody bully you? And therein lies the rub. They don't hold their child.
They need to tell them go outside and get your ass kicked, or you getting it kicked when you get home. That's what we was told.
Facts.
You still don't want to go outside and get beat up though. That'd be ugly.
Bro, like you ain't taking no ass whooping in front of your mama.
Actually, I have. That's not true. I have seen people get beat up in front of their mama.
Oh my God! All right.
Just saying.
I gotta get ready to go get you, y'all. I enjoyed it, but we need to go back to that conversation on the next one, Joe. I really we need to talk about that more, like until people start really addressing this problem, because I think it runs rampant in our community, and it's been swept under the rug for generations. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I don't care who get mad. So
I don't think anybody's getting mad, and I think we should do a show about that. You let me know when you're ready.
When you talking about uncles and stepdads and all that, yes, people get mad.
Yeah, well, then they can just be mad. Don't inbox me that shit though, cause then you'll be big mad. I'll politely tell you some things. Anyway, but it's dope that you called up, Queen. That's pretty dope. So you let me know when you want to do that, and we'll do a whole show about that. Maybe we'll get somebody to call up and speak their truth. Am I sounding all right now? Or do I still sound fucked up?
I can't really hear you.
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of had the mic down.
I'm going to continue on with my evening. You guys have a great night, and let's bring this conversation back at some point.
No doubt. Will do. Hey, be safe out there tonight, too, and Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
All right. Happy New Year.
All right. What I had next up? What was this? I don't know. Oh, no, that's not it. I think I had that. Nah. Oh, wait a minute.
Probably wasn't the best.
Hold on. You're not gonna hear this, but I'll explain it to you afterward.
Probably wasn't the best idea. A man tried to kidnap a woman by forcing her into his car, but then she broke free and ran into a karate studio looking for help. It's safe to say she found some. According to WSOC TV, police say 46-year-old August Williams tried to get the woman into his car around 9 p.m. last Thursday night. The woman was able to fight Williams off and make it into the Bushikan Karate Charlotte dojo. That's where head instructor Randall Ephraim was cleaning with a few kids and some adult students. She told Ephraim that someone was trying to harm her. Shortly after, Williams walked in looking for the woman. Ephraim asked Williams to leave, but Williams wasn't having it, so Ephraim had to convince him a little bit. According to Ephraim talking to WSOC, I then went into action defending myself and got him out of the dojo. Once outside, he attempted to attack again and was dealt with accordingly. After getting waxed on, waxed off, Williams had to be taken to the hospital before being tossed into jail.
Alright, so long story short, this dude tries to kidnap this lady. She escapes, runs into a karate school. Dude runs in behind her. Tries to tell like the dojo or the master or whatever dude's name is, look, you know, that's my... She had told him what was going on. And so he comes in, he's like, look, that's, you know, I come to get her. And the dojo is like, no, they get to scrapping. Old boy gets his ass whooped. Apparently, he puts the guy out. They end up outside. Old boy still not done and gets his ass whooped again. Gets hospitalized and gets arrested. And you had to see this video though, bruh. Like the pictures, they did a little animation, and the way they got this karate dude, like, it's so hilarious, man.
Is it like Chinese connection with nigga ran in like the opposite dojo, and it's just a fucking dojo full of niggas?
It's more like not Mortal Kombat, but what's the other joint that was before that was older?
Street Fighter, nigga.
Not Street Fighter. Hold on 1 second. Jay, we live, bruh. You hear me, Jay? Yeah, we live, bruh. We live already. Call up. Yeah.
What number then?
216. I'll text it to you. Yep. Matter of fact, let me just call Jay Dizzle.
Yeah, like seeing niggas get beat up for some fuck shit is definitely entertaining. Like, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like, I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah, that shit was pretty funny. But it ain't really like him getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? It's like an animation of the shit, but it was just so hilarious that
it's a reenactment.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly don't have him. Well, they could have. That would be interesting to see. But shout out to that karate dude at his school. That was pretty dope. And my bad, I'm calling Jay right now. So I know Jay Dizzle, hold on 1 second, bro. All right. We got to get Rome in on the call. Rome, can you hear us? Rome, where you at, bro? It took a minute for the last time, so I guess he'll get on there. What's good with you, Jay? How's life, bro? And Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah, you too, man. Hey, we have a prosperous New Year. You know what I'm saying? May the family be straight. Very good.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh shit, I didn't know. Oh, my bad, man. I'm really not good at multitasking, and I was looking at some shit, and I did not realize. Okay, yeah, Rome, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, Jay Dizzle, you there, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Dizzle, what's good, bro?
Man, chilling, family. What's up with you?
Man, ain't shit, man.
All right, where was we at, man? Shit. Oh, my life in the shy. What's up, bro? How you doing, King? Been a minute, man. Hey, you inbox me on the book, bro. We got some shit to talk about, man. And I had to switch phones, man. I didn't have your number. But where was we at, bro? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny, man.
Yo, you saw the shit with the nigga on the train in New York? Yo, he tried to snatch the little girl up. Niggas ran down on him.
Yeah, they did. Actually, they apparently he was just walking through their hood and got his ass whooped.
Yeah,
And
he needed. He should have got more.
Well, he tried to snatch up a little girl, and they fucked him up.
Yeah, like somebody was secretly recording this nigga on the train. So it was a girl on the train sleep who was sitting directly across from him. So he like tapped her and she didn't respond. So the train stops. This nigga gets up and picks Shorty up and runs out the train with her. You know what I'm saying? And falls on like a bench and people recording him. So you know what I mean? People had tape of it, so they put the nigga face out there, his Facebook and everything, and was walking somewhere and niggas ran down on him.
Yeah. That's what's up.
no, but why the fuck is somebody sitting there taping the whole incident when you could stop this shit? I don't get that.
Yeah, everybody not built like that though. Like,
I mean, at least
like that. Like, like for real. Like, what if somebody was thinking like, why am I just a nigga can snatch me too? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know that is a call the police situation right there.
But
if you're not gonna,
you know what I'm saying? You could break into a nigga's house right next door to him, and they ain't call the police, they ain't saying shit. They can go mind
that's facts. That's facts.
But that's so fucked up, man. That really is just fucked up.
That's just what it is up there. But hey, the good thing is though, at least there was some real live justice done.
The only real justice is street justice, man. Like doing some real shit.
Yeah.
The street justice, man.
I mean, it'll do.
Yeah, it worked in this instance, man.
I bet you nobody was going to that neighborhood snatching no babies up. I bet you that would happen in that neighborhood again.
That's. I don't know if that behavior stops, bro.
All right, so it's.
I
don't know.
Yeah, them type of cats gonna do the same shit again.
Yeah, that's like some how to catch a predator shit though.
Yeah.
Them niggas is just retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like if they sick, they sick. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to do it again.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna go away. But before we go any further, man, I do want to make sure that we also gotta say rest in peace to Nip, bruh. We lost a real one in that guy, and again, like I said before, like I was not a fan before he passed. The weight of his passing for this generation was just moving to me, and then to kind of like go back and look at all the shit that he had done, and not just musically, but for his community. I was embarrassed that I wasn't up on him as not just an artist, but as a human being. And that's what you're supposed to do. Lead this motherfucker better than when you got here.
Yeah, Nip was definitely one of the biggest stories of 2019, man. I think that was a hard, man. That was a big loss for hip hop. That was a big ass loss for hip hop, man. So Nip was definitely one of those stories, man. And like I've been, like I'm the opposite of Josh. Like I've been following Nipsey Hussle since like 2010.
And Jay, hold on one second, bro. Jay, you got an echo over there.
Man, I'm on the Bluetooth, so I'm riding right now. I put it on speaker, but then it's hard to hear y'all.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, I think that's what it was. All right, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Nip, I gotta weigh in on that Nip, man. I've been fucking with Nip, man, and just from his lyrics alone, like if you really listen to his shit, you can listen to any of his shit, his old shit, his new shit, whatever. You're gonna see the same message in that shit. Like, there's gonna be the cripping, there's gonna be the, bitches, there's gonna be all that shit, but it's gonna be solid principles and message that's just dope for that constituency. If you're already extra vocal shit, maybe it ain't gonna help you, but it probably will too. But I mean, for saying who it was made for and who it came from and what it was, man, damn.
Yeah, and Nip had jewels and like I said, in all his music, there's jewels in everything he put out.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's jewels in everything he been putting out. So,
That was definitely a big loss for.
Right, and then, but when we consider that, here's the good thing, I guess, that we can focus on. Like, you know, it wasn't just Nip. He had the spirit to be who he was, no doubt. But that also means that there were people around him, like his brother, like his family, like people in the community, that also had to be lacing him up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And keeping them focused on that path, or at least reinforcing that path.
Facts.
So, you know, these are the same things that operate in our communities right now, too.
Yeah, that's facts.
That we need to utilize.
I mean, that dude was just born to lead people, apparently.
Yeah, what?
He was born to lead. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and he led by example. And I mean, I think that was the most important. That's the most important part of it. You know, like, it wasn't just him talking about, like, I'm doing it.
And he was ahead of the curve on a lot of shit. Like, he was up on them on that crypto, Bitcoin shit, like, before everybody.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that dude, Nip gonna live. Nip's name is gonna live, you know, for a long time. Like, he ain't. Yeah, his legacy ain't gonna go nowhere. You know, that was definitely a big ass L though. 'Cause I think it was an L that everybody felt because he wasn't. It wasn't like he wasn't a well liked or well respected type dude. You know what I mean? Like, he was a dude who was doing everything that he was supposed to. And you know,
right.
Yeah, so
check his interviews, man. His interviews, man. All respect, no shade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could just tell that was a good ass dude. Like, generally a good dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was just being him.
Yeah.
So he brought that
You know.
element back.
And it was dope seeing him and his old lady, man. They just seemed to really, like, have a really solid relationship. That was very dope too. You know, and I think that was a powerful testament and a powerful statement that a lot of young kids can get something from. All right. And here's something that y'all probably didn't know about, man. There was actually 2 cases of the plague in China this year.
Pictures of what?
The plague.
The plague?
Yeah.
What plague?
The, like, bubonic plague.
There's pictures of it?
There was 2 cases.
Oh, 2 cases of the bubonic plague.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it was the bubonic plague or not. And actually, does this help? I turned up the Skype. Does that help for you to hear me?
I can hear you a little better.
Okay. I mean, like, I can hear the wind on Jay Dizzle ride. You can hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, like, who the fuck brought back the bubonic? See, this be that bullshit though, man. Like,
but I'm not sure if it's the bubonic plague though. It's just the plague, and I can't remember which because apparently there's more than one plague.
Even still, like, who the fuck is bringing back plagues, my nigga? Like, that shit ain't just randomly popping out of no fucking where. Like, this has been eradicated. The last time somebody heard a nigga say plague, my nigga, it was like season 6 Game of Thrones. Like, yo, real shit. Like, ain't nobody seen no fucking plague. That's like, yo, you remember when, like, Ebola was gone for like 30 years and all of a sudden the nigga just popped up with Ebola? Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, man. Like, they just try to kill people off.
Coincidentally, the CDC has a patent for it too.
Right.
You know?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Patent for Ebola. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy as hell. Wow.
I thought you could only patent things that you created, but I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly. This shit is a fucking joke, my nigga. Like, and now they just fucking with Chinese people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, oh, they got lives to spare. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna start it here.
Right. Let's see how it does.
Yeah, see how it does. You know what I'm saying? Let's give a trial run.
Right. Give them a pilot. See if we can get it popping.
Yeah, I just thought that was some wild ass shit though, bro. I hadn't heard about the plague, like you right, like in forever. And these ain't the first 2 cases. Apparently, they've had a few cases over the years, recently.
a plague though? Like, nigga ain't say pneumonia.
The plague.
Fucking plague.
The
Like,
plague. Yes. Next there'll be locusts and shit, man. And fire and brimstones.
Nigga got leprosy and shit.
Hey,
Right.
actually, I think that technically, I don't think that's been eradicated. I think there are rare cases of leprosy across the world still.
Yo, if a nigga get Bible diseases, like, it's something wrong. Like, real shit. Like, you go to the doctor and nigga got nigga can't even Google that shit. Like, nigga gotta go to fucking Hebrew 6 and shit. Be like, you said your left knee hurt? Yeah. All right. You got abrasions where? Yeah, it ain't the rain, that ain't that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's old as fuck.
Yo, I just fucking Googled this shit, and I just Googled it, so take this with a grain of salt. But this is WebMD. But there's more than 200,000 new cases of leprosy each year globally. And 3 million people are living with the irreversible disabilities, including blindness, because of leprosy. Who the fuck knew?
Damn.
Might get Solomon on the phone, man. Like, this shit crazy. This shit fucked up out here. Yo. Hey, you know it's gonna be fucked up in like 6 months. It's a fucking GoFundMe for me and shit. Like, this nigga Jerome got leprosy and shit. Fucking.
I could have never talked shit about the Israelites. It was right. It was too late to come. Yeah.
Hey, your ass can't call up here with no leprosy though, man. I can't take no chances with that shit.
Hey, look, if I got leprosy, my nigga, it's gonna be the funniest case of leprosy you ever saw, because I'm just gonna fuck my nigga. Like, yo, real, like, if I'm gonna die, like, I'm gonna die fucking with niggas, yo. Like, I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Wow, you try to pass the leprosy out there playing basketball at the Y and shit.
I'm gonna just go to like all the white people shop at and shit, you know.
Speaking of white people, man, they have really outdone themselves this year with the whole mass shooting shit.
I don't think they definitely outdid themselves. I think they're trying to get back in a position to where they can outdo themselves.
No, well, as far as this mass shooting shit, like, this has been the most mass shootings on record.
All right, define mass shooting. How many people for it to be a mass shooting?
That's a good question. And give me 1 second. Let me trying to update this picture I got on here right quick. So, because I forgot to get a mass shooting picture. My bad. But yeah, I did not look up what the definition of mass shootings is. I just happened to see.
I don't know if it's like 3 or 5 or something.
It might be in this story. No, but 211 people have been killed this year. Which actually 2017 was the most deadliest with 224 victims. But as far as actually number of occurrences, this year is the most on record.
Man,
okay, so the efficiency is going down.
Yeah, it's 340 some odd murders in my city right now on New Year's Eve, and I'm almost willing to bet money is going to go up before the ball drop. Like niggas got shot on my block last night, bro. 3 niggas got killed.
On your
block?
Man,
yo, rest in peace. On my block.
Wow.
On my block. Like, I was on the phone and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, on the phone with my peoples and shit, and police came to the door. Like, yo, what's up? And they was like, you see or hear anything? I was like, nah. And then, everybody started blowing my phone up. And actually, come to find out, one of the guys who got killed, who got murdered, rest in peace to, him, everybody who lost anybody in Baltimore, period, but especially these fellas last night. One of them was actually close friends with Tank Davis. This probably had to be like my crib. It was on the same block. I live on the 500 block, so it was literally on the 500 block. Damn. Stepped outside. Yeah, bro. It was crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. And the U.S. and rest in peace to them too. And the USA.
Yeah, rest in peace to them.
The USA Bureau of Justice Statistics defines a mass murder as involving the murder of 4 or more victims at one location within one event. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? What's up with the this rise in anti-Semitism, yo? Like, not like ain't nobody really out hunting Jews. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, where's all this Jew awareness coming from? I don't understand. Like, Jews is winning.
Maybe
right. But they keep. I know, but they keep. They keep. That's a charade, man. They even admitted that was false shit. They do that.
They be like a nigga can make one Jew joke.
Right.
They can make one Jew joke.
Right.
And everybody's offended. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's offended from one Jew joke.
I mean, but you could get mad at their unity or duplicate it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, I mean,
if we were like that with the numbers we got, come on, son.
I agree. I agree, but then like I feel like we're better than that.
You thought what?
I feel like we're better than that. Like, we could be that, but I feel like we could be greater than that.
I mean, well, let's just get to one step at a time. Shit, I'll take us being that unified.
Yeah, I wonder what it really is. Like, they make their women wear like long ass skirts though. Still, like,
but no, that's the see. There's like Jews are like any other religion. They got different levels. You talking about the Orthodox Jews, and then even within the Orthodox Jews, I think there's different type of sects. Like, you may have ultra Orthodox or something like that. Like, it's different types. But those are the more the women have to wear like a wig all the time. They got the same rules from what I've seen, basically, as Muslims, with a different dress.
Yeah,
and they don't have to cover their face up, but they got to cover their hair up and their body, that type of shit. So it's basically the same type of shit. But then you got like Jewish people who don't necessarily they don't really practice, but they Jewish. So, they still get all the rights and privileges of all other Jews across the planet with respect to Israel.
I don't know what that means, though, because Jewish isn't a race. It's a culture and religion.
Well, if your parents are Jewish and you want to go back to Israel, Israel will welcome you with open arms, and you can always.
Yeah, I mean, we know that. No, yeah, we know that. Israel's hella racist. Like, they say all that, but then they don't fuck with black Jews.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that, and I'm not even going to go.
They practice groupism. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, you gotta respect it and learn from it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is. They practice group economics, group power, all that. They stick to the script and stay on code. You can't say they don't. But they full of shit, if you ask me.
But at the same time, in doing that, you have to expect that not everybody is going to be in line with your ideology or the way that y'all doing things, and that there's going to be pushback in some way, shape, fashion, or form. And that's not just with them; that's with anybody.
What do you mean? Like, for them, they don't all agree? You're saying?
No, what I'm saying is, like, when you're doing your thing, y'all unified, and y'all moving y'all own code, there are gonna be people that are not in that unity, that are not Jewish, that don't like it. You're gonna have pushback, especially like with some of the shit they're doing with the Palestinians.
Yeah. There is pushback, but the thing is, what they do is they isolate the pushback.
Yeah.
So you won't see it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some dudes that's like, no, this ain't right. Woo. But you ain't gonna hear from this cat. They ain't the one that's gonna be on the news. They ain't the ones that's gonna bring you information. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna basically act like it don't exist. And then I'm sure there's people that don't agree with all that shit, but since they see it's benefiting them, they still roll along with it. You know, because it's, it is what it is.
I know one thing, like even before, when World War II ended, there were rabbis that were warning against them just taking that land.
Yeah.
They said that shit wasn't right. And it was not going, it was not going to end well at some point. I just don't understand. I don't understand America's, as a country, the blind loyalty to Israel. I don't get that. What am I missing?
Because America is a country based off of, idealistically, the Jesus Christ. So like don't you listen? It's not why. It's not good. They allegedly killed my nigga Jesus.
Because so many of them have infiltrated into politics and government.
Yeah, that's very true.
Same policies like that. You know what I'm saying? Like even back in the day, and this is over a process. Like if you want to really get into it, so like even like during slavery and shit, you know what I'm saying? There were like Protestants or whatever that was like, yeah, we can't do this no more, blah, blah, blah. But the Jews wanted to keep it going because they was making that money. So then when they started coming under attack, they started changing their last names to Smiths and regular shit, or making up their own, moving up north, starting paper press companies, newspaper press. So they started getting into the media, you know what I'm saying, and into higher realms of power in the government. And so now but you have the residual of that has been so refined in the process that now they pretty much run shit. And even, you know what I'm saying, and even these Anglo cats, they battle with that shit. Like there's battles going on in the government with that shit. But for the most part, it looks like the Zionists, they winning right now.
Cause man, like they instantly call that brother that stabbed them in that not the mosque. They were doing a Hanukkah thing, and a brother
synagogue.
Actually, they were at somebody's house. Actually, but like they instantly called that a hate crime. The governor was saying how it was domestic terrorism. Like you ain't, where was that same energy with Eric Garner, bruh? Where is that same energy with Abner? What is it, Abner Lawima? If you want to go back.
Yeah, they did bro wrong on the mugshot too, yo. He looked like Jewish James Evans. Like that Yahadaway D Evans and shit, yo. That shit was bad.
Oh my goodness, man.
That shit was bad.
Oh, and what did I want to say? And while we at it too, man, we got Natasha Williams and her partner. They're gonna be joining the My Skin Is My Sin team with the show Self Love Is My Rehab. So that's pretty dope. Shout out to Crystal McDuffie. She be on every Monday at 7:00. And shout out to Camp Williams, man. The team growing, man. We trying. Hey, damn, what time did? Oh, it's been about an hour and a half. All right. Kwanzaa. I know you got shit to do, bruh. Kwanzaa. Talk to me about Kwanzaa. Jay,
I'm gonna let y'all handle that.
Yeah, I was talking to Jay.
Yeah, what's up now? Say that again, please.
I said, talk to me about Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa? I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't 100% participate in Kwanzaa like every day doing that. I really don't. Mm-hmm. But as a concept and as principle, there are concepts and principles that we really need to, in my opinion, implement in our life to the best of our ability. We're talking about group economics, creativity, you know what I'm saying, community engagement, you know what I'm saying, unity and all that shit. That's really just a formula that we need, period, whether you call it Kwanzaa or not. But since we have it put together in a system, I think it would benefit us a lot if we practice that shit, you know what I'm saying, to some degree, and stay on code like that. We're just speaking about the Jews, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is they incorporate their holidays and all that shit. They incorporate it into business, into family, and the tradition, and the shit that will continue to grow and feed the community, so to speak. That's what they do.
Right.
So even if they're not really that religious, most of them ain't really in that religion like that and don't really believe that shit, but they use that as a mechanism in order to empower their group and their community and their economics and their politics and all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That would be a good system that we can utilize to do the same thing. So I don't give a damn about who created it and he ended up being an agent and all that shit, whatever. I don't care. The principle is what matters to me. You feel me? Because if you went to college, you went to school, you were probably taught math by a fucking racist-ass white teacher, depending on where you grew up. But that math lesson doesn't become any less valuable because of who taught it. You feel me? So that's all I think.
And it sounds like you're going through a war zone, bruh. I'm pretty sure I heard a helicopter.
You hear that?
I'm not sure that.
Say that again, bro.
It sounds like you're going through a war zone.
Yeah, I'm going to a war zone.
It sounds like it, bruh. I said I'm pretty sure I heard a helicopter. I'm just saying. Oh, and let me see what else we got. We got up here. We did that.
Man, you know me, man. I'm out here, man.
We did that. Amber Geiger. Fuck you, first and foremost. And rest in peace to both of them, Gene. He passed away at 18. But I brought it up because she got sentenced to 10 years this year. So I hope they whip your ass every day while you in there.
I don't even want to acknowledge that bitch. Like next subject.
Well, it's not really an acknowledgement of her. It's more of an acknowledgement that she got 10 years. And okay, AJ, you got to mute us for a second, bro.
What's up?
You got to mute us for a second.
One more time.
Mute us for a minute.
Oh yeah. Got you.
All right, can you hear me, wrong?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, bet. And I'm looking for it, but who we got for MVPs this year? Let's talk about it. Who the MVP of the NBA thus far?
Yo, for real, it's like a 3-man race. So like it's Giannis. You go Giannis, LeBron, or Giannis, LeBron, and James Harden. Like you can go either.
You're not even gonna mention Luka Doncic, bro?
Listen, Luka's nice. Luka's nice as shit. Luka Doncic is nice as shit, but he ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not proven in the playoffs or anything yet. Like it's only his second year. Like let him get in the playoffs.
What's that got to do? What's that got to do with this year?
Yo, everything, because you have to pay your dues, yo, and it's an NBA. You gotta pay your dues. Giannis,
you gotta be
Giannis
better
had to
than
do the same thing.
Yeah, but Giannis don't have. Luka Doncic is better than Giannis, bro.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yo, this is the best Giannis has ever been.
Right,
and he won MVP last year,
and he's still not better than Luka Doncic, bro.
Yeah, geeking, my nigga. Like Luka Doncic is dumb nice, but he's not fucking with Giannis, my nigga. Like
how?
It's different.
How? Please.
Yo, like,
the only thing Giannis got is
athleticism. Right, if the Mavs make it to the playoffs and get put out in the first round, then what? You gonna say that the MVP deserved the best player in the league got put out in the first round of playoffs?
That would not be the first time that's happened, I don't believe. And they don't base the MVP off of the playoffs. It is a regular season MVP.
It's a regular season award, and the MVP goes to usually the team with the best record in the league,
which is stupid in my opinion. But yeah, you're right. It usually does go to the best record, the person who's playing.
No, so like it's for real. Like it's between LeBron and Giannis.
But if
like,
we want to talk about who's a better player this year, currently, he's better than both of them. Actually,
no, he's not, man. Come on.
Tell me how he's not, bro.
He's not. It's only his second year. Like,
what is that? What, again,
listen, is he nice? Is he nice? He's dead nice. He's dead nice. He's 20-year-old kid. 20-year-old kid. He's dead nice, yo. Like, and I need to see him in other situations before I'm ready to declare him the MVP over niggas who been doing this shit for years and dominating. Like, I'm not ready to do that yet,
bruh. This cat is averaging 28.8 points.
James Harden is averaging 39 points a game, bro.
Right, but James Harden is not also averaging 9.5 boards and 9 assists, 1.2 steals, and 0.1 blocks, bro.
You're only saying this because he's white. If he was black, he'd just be another. Like Luka. There you go. Luka Doncic is your NBA Eminem. Like,
oh my God, that is just the most ridiculous thing on the planet, bro. Like this one.
Luka will win an MVP this year. No, he's doing great though.
I'm saying as a player right now, and look at this. This LeBron. This is LeBron numbers right now. 25 points a game, 7.5 boards, and 10.8 assists, 1.3 steals, and 0.6 blocks a game.
He's 35. He's 35. What is the thing you talking about is 20.
Does he wear gym shoes and still get on the same court, bro?
Oh, man, you one of these niggas, man. Yo, LeBron is putting up damn near, if not better numbers than the kid who's 20. He's 35, my nigga.
Okay.
In his 17th year.
So apparently it doesn't matter what, the numbers shouldn't lie. So apparently that don't make a difference to you.
LeBron's on the best team. He has the best team. LeBron and Giannis teams are both tied for the best record in the NBA.
What does that have to do with
those are your MVP front runners right there.
But does that automatically make them a better player?
Then both them niggas is better than Luka.
Okay. Right now, and wait a minute, is this
Luka Doncic plays no defense, my nigga? Like, come on, yo, we gonna talk ball. I expect niggas to play both sides of the ball.
Okay, now Giannis is a better defensive player than Luka. Period.
LeBron James is a top 10 defensive player in the league right now.
Okay, bro.
This is not me saying this. That's what the stats say. It's not me.
How? Show me those stats, man. Pull those up.
Hold on.
I'm not saying he a scrub. Don't get me wrong, but like LeBron, like one-on-one is not about to lock nobody down.
Are you crazy?
Not nobody that can actually ball.
Different positions, bro. LeBron James has been guarding 4 different positions his whole career.
And
you can't do that with Luka Doncic.
What superstar did LeBron? Did anybody say LeBron locked down? Nobody, bro.
Yo, you know how many first teams all defense LeBron is on?
You didn't answer the question though.
Do you know how many times he's made first team all defense?
I don't know, but I'm not voting, bro. I'm asking
you. At least 5 or 6.
You tell me one time he locked down this another superstar player, bro.
He locked down Derrick Rose his MVP year. The year Derrick Rose won MVP in the Eastern Conference Finals, LeBron James locked Derrick Rose down.
LeBron James did that, bro?
Facts.
Okay. I'm going to have to go back and look at that one because I don't recall him guarding Derrick Rose.
That's a fact. The year Derrick Rose won MVP and they thought Chicago was going to beat Cleveland in the conference finals, LeBron James put them clamps on motherfucking Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I don't believe he put the clamps on him.
He's love to disrespect LeBron, yo, but yo, he's not the of how great this nigga really is will not be appreciated until he's gone from the game, yo. He's gonna be the only nigga in history with 40,000 points, 10,000 boards, and 10,000 assists. He's gonna be top 5. He's gonna be number 1 in scoring in playoff all time.
Man, we don't care about Giannis. You might be right with Giannis. He's doing 30 points a game, 12.8 boards a game, and 5.7 assists. And he play hella D. So I'll give you Giannis. But right now, like if you picking a squad, you taking LeBron over Luka.
LeBron James leads the league in assists, my nigga.
If you
leads the leagues in assists.
if you starting a squad today and you picking a player and you pick LeBron over Luka, you are smoking something. Who's the plug?
You wouldn't pick Luka if they was the same age. You wouldn't pick Luka.
Well, that's different. I said right now.
Right. So that's what. All right. So you want me? All right. So let's just take like all right. So you want me to pick Jordan in the Wizards uniform? You want me to pick Washington Wizards Michael Jordan over fucking Allen Iverson? Like no.
Well, first off, I said nothing about their career. Just this season, who is a better player, and you can't seem to forget
LeBron James. LeBron James at this stage in his career right now is still better than Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic plays no defense.
He plays no defense, but he got a jumper too.
Nigga, everybody in the league got a jumper.
That is not true, man. Stop it. And you know it, man. Not everybody in the league got a jumper, man. There's a lot of dudes in the league that don't have jumpers, man. Stop it. And dude is like 7 feet tall.
No, he's not.
What
is nigga 6'6".
I don't. 6'6". That's
he's a little bit tall. He's a little bit taller than me.
Okay, no, he's 6'7". He's point guard / small forward. Plays
he's a beast.
Plays no defense. Plays no defense. I'll give you that. Yeah, nothing. You know, but offensively, like dude's game is cold.
You can't be. It's not an offensive MVP award though. Like if it was an offensive player award, it'd go to James Harden. Like Luka's nice. He'll get an MVP at some point in time in his career. He definitely will.
I don't know. You know what? You right about actually scoring. James Harden is better, but he's just boring to me. Like his game is just it's the same shit every time. Although it works, I get it.
Yeah, but you can't stop it.
You can't stop it. I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying you wrong. It's just boring to me. It's like when you playing somebody on in live and they come down and shoot the same jumper from the same spot the whole game and whoop your ass. You don't be mad. You don't be mad that you lost. You mad at it. You be mad because it's a cheat code. You're just doing the same shit over and over and over. It's boring.
I'm not sure if that's a cheat code. Like when it's up to you to stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily sure that's cheating.
Well, yeah.
I think that's a good strategy.
I mean, like in real life, yeah, I give you that. Yeah, that's a good strategy to an extent because thus far he has not taken his team to the promised land. And they have tried to give him, they've tried. Dude, pretty much, he gets the ball, you're not getting it back. He's going to shoot it. And he's going to make it a great majority of the time, but, something ain't right. Like, he's had, okay, Chris Paul, Hall of Famer. Now you got Russell Westbrook. He played with Russell Westbrook before and KD. And he dipped, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because they wasn't it was they fucked the money up or something like that, and then they traded him to Houston because Houston was willing to pay him. That's how he got there.
Oh, I mean, well, I'm not judging the man. I'm just saying,
James Harden is going to be one of the best scorers to ever play this game. Like when it's all said and done, like the step back, you can't guard. Yeah. Like James Harden can give it to you anyway. The only thing I knock James Harden for is because he don't have a mid range. He don't have a mid range game, and if he had a mid range game, he'd be unstoppable. But
when he hitting, he's unstoppable. Like very few players in the history of the league. Period. I think the mid range game would actually help his 3-point shot because there'd be some times where his shit is not hitting, and he just keeps shooting threes. And sometimes you got to get a couple of easy buckets.
That's Houston's system, though. Their system is designed to get a certain amount of shots off. It's more so it's a numbers game of them.
Yeah, I get it, but you at some point, like if you miss 8 in a row, like pass the rock, bro. Not saying that he missed 8 in a row. I'm just saying, like at some point you gotta be like, okay, well, it's other players on the team that can jack up shots too.
Yeah, but they not getting paid. They not
they're not max players. So
yeah, but if you throwing up max bricks,
max
like
players get what the fuck max players want.
Everybody,
Russell Westbrook and Harden are the only max players on that team.
Yeah,
that
but
team
you're not gonna be hitting every night though. You know what I'm saying? And those nights where he ain't hitting, you know, like, and not to say it's like the crazy part is it's like he get, good assist numbers, but it just when you watch the game you don't see them. You know what I'm saying? Like you just see
James Harden has had a 60-point triple double, bro. Like,
which is crazy.
Yeah,
but all you see is the step back jumper. And
you can't say a nigga who had 60-point. Like, he's got a lot of triple doubles, Joe. Like, he passed the ball.
Right. And I'm not saying that he don't. What I'm saying is that like some people, like when Magic Johnson had a triple double, you knew Magic Johnson had a triple double. You saw every pass. You remember this shit. You saw the rebounds. Like James Harden, you really only see when you watch him. You really only see the step back three.
Exactly. I mean, that's just because that's like Jordan in the fadeaway.
It's not, but you see Jordan with his tongue out. The Jordan shitting on people. Jordan with the Craig Elo jumper right over his grill. So he got a lot of highlights in different ways. Like James Harden is almost a victim of his own success. He's so great at that one move that anything else he does gets overlooked. And it's his own fault. Like nobody told you to figure that shit out and be that dope at it. But when it ain't working, it ain't a good look. And they talking about, they said, damn, somebody just signed me out of YouTube. Wow, that's crazy.
So what?
They just signed me out of YouTube.
Somebody just signed you out of YouTube?
Yeah. I don't recall signing out of YouTube. And they just was like, nah, bro, you good.
Somebody behind the scene like, yeah, I bet them niggas gonna make a leprosy joke now.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. This shit is crazy. And hell,
I'm pretty sure you say Jew enough times. Like, I'm pretty sure it's somebody sitting behind the computer that's right now. Like,
I don't think it was any. It wasn't like super. Well, yeah, you may have a point there. But there was no malice or anything. I don't think anybody would be, could walk away and be offended. Well, I guess you could offend people, and who cares? Let me see. So and your boy is clearly the MVP of the NFL. Like I'm not gonna waste much of a debate on that.
Yo, I've been the humblest Baltimore Ravens fan this year, all season, bro. I just want to see everybody eat all this crow. Like I'm taking it all in because I've been telling the people since last year what was gonna happen, and it happened. And yeah, man, we're gonna win the Super Bowl, yo.
I don't think y'all gonna win the Super Bowl though.
We're definitely going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, I think y'all gonna go. Yeah, I do. I agree. I agree that y'all gonna win the AFC Championship. Just not so certain about the Super Bowl.
Who's gonna beat us? We beat every elite team.
I think the Saints really would beat y'all, especially if they sign.
We're a bad matchup for the Saints, yo. We're a bad matchup for the Saints.
I'm just saying. I think especially if they get Antonio Brown and let that nigga play.
Antonio Brown never even got signed. They're not gonna let him play.
Oh. But I think they would. They I think they would give y'all trouble. I think San Francisco, even though I think they lost to Baltimore, but that shit was close.
Yeah, they lost in Baltimore, but the refs, for real, it was the ref that kept them close. That game was so iffy. Like San Fran would definitely gave us a run for our money. I think that
they lied. Ain't no joke.
Yeah, but even still, like Lamar still made their line look dumb.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, and especially with football, like seeing them once is one thing. Especially they ain't in the same division. That's the only time they're gonna play the whole year.
Bruh, you know how many times niggas seen Jordan in the playoffs and knew they was gonna lose? Like Lamar Jackson.
But you cannot strategically, you cannot compare basketball and football, and you know it.
What I'm saying is this, like, you dealing with something great when you see it. Lamar Jackson is
evolution of the quarterback position going forward for football. This ain't no lucky year.
It's one thing. Oh man, we said the same thing about RG3. We said the same thing about Cam Newton. We said the same.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we
man.
didn't.
We said the
this
same.
Is this nigga's,
we said the same
this
thing.
Man,
we said
listen,
the same
man,
thing
listen,
about
man.
Mike Vick, bro.
This is the best. This is the best rushing quarterback of all time that we've ever seen. Already past Michael Vick.
And that's the problem right there.
That's not the problem. The problem. Well, all right, Michael Vick couldn't throw. This nigga can throw.
No, but listen to what I'm saying.
Run.
Listen to what I'm saying though. The fact that he rushes the ball so much, he's taking years off of his career. The average
doesn't take. I watched every Baltimore Ravens game. You could count on one hand how many times Lamar Jackson took a big hit. Versus the standard pocket quarterback is standing there getting his knee tore off. Standing in the pocket.
It's the same thing. That you're still putting wear and tear on your legs, bruh.
It's football. What you mean?
The quarterback typically does not. That's why they be in the league 12, 15, 16 years because they don't be doing all that running. Not with him.
Do you see how the average quarterback is built?
Man, I'm telling you, bruh. Like you said, I remember the same conversation.
Lamar Jackson is a fucking football player. Lamar Jackson is a football player.
Everybody in the NFL is a football player. He's not. That doesn't make him unique, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. And look, right, for the exact same reason that everybody in the NFL is a football player, everybody in the NFL can't fuck with this nigga. So what I'm telling you is, if he making himself look special amongst all these great football players, that nigga's different, bro. I'm trying to tell you something now. I'm gonna just shut up. Look, listen, when we win the Super Bowl, I'm just gonna come up here and talk shit. Like, I'm just letting you know.
That still is not gonna make him like the GOAT, bruh. Like, talk to me.
It's gonna be the best. It's going to be the best quarterback season in the history of NFL.
Oh my God! Talk to me in 5 years.
Yo, listen. So what can
talk to me in 5 years?
All right, just answer. Just riddle me this. If this man's gonna win unanimous MVP, right. We already know that.
Oh.
Right?
I don't think they're gonna make it unanimous. I just don't.
He's gonna be unanimous.
It's not. But go ahead.
All right. So he's gonna win. He's gonna win the MVP. Mm-hmm. He takes his team to the Super Bowl and wins, it's the best quarterback season of all time. The MVP has never won the Super Bowl.
What's that got? That doesn't make it the best season of all time for a quarterback.
Bro, this nigga rushed for over 1,200 yards. It's gonna.
Hey, I'm sorry, and I can't say anything because if I say something, then you can be like, "Oh, well, you just say that because he's white." No, I'm saying it because I may have thought he had a better quarterback season. Like, it depends on what you're looking for in a quarterback. Did he have a phenomenal season, one of the best ever? Yes, but am I going to say that it's the best quarterback season in the history of ever? I don't know. Thought about it.
The only other season that you could argue was the best QB season ever was the season the Patriots went undefeated and lost in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady threw 50 touchdowns. But what I'm saying is this.
I mean, I could give it to Dan Marino back in the day too. Like he had actually a couple of seasons.
Look, you keep going back to this black and white film shit, man. Like, this shit is different, my nigga. This is a different type of smoke.
So I'm not supposed to give props where they do. Like, how about this? When we talk about sports, bruh, you tell me all your fluctuating rules because they are based depending on who it is. It don't never stay the same.
But you said Dan Marino, my nigga. Like, Lamar, like, so if you tell me, like, listen, if a running back in the NFL rushed for 1,200 yards right now, that nigga's probably making the Pro Bowl. This nigga Lamar Jackson rushed for 1,200 yards, threw for 3,600 yards, and had 38 touchdowns, my nigga, and maybe 5 interceptions. That is impossible. Niggas never heard of that.
Okay, but Dan Marino.
I've been doing that on Madden all the time with my rookies, man. Thank you, man.
But
you can't tell me
Dan Marino threw for wait, how many yards did he throw for in the season? Was it like 5,000?
Dan Marino threw for 4,000 some odd fucking yards. What I'm saying is, it's the same amount of yards that Lamar Jackson threw and rushed for. So how's that not just as great, if not greater?
Exactly, and he don't have to do all the running.
Man, nah, man. All right, yeah, you. I'm gonna just watch when we win the Super Bowl. I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna be on cam in my Ravens game. I'm probably gonna be drunk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna talk shit. I'm not gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna mute you. You'll be drunk. Nobody will know. I'm trying to see what yeah. Matter of fact, in 84, he threw for 5,084 yards and 48 touchdowns, bruh.
That's cool. But listen, Lamar Jackson. Oh, all right. So Google Lamar Jackson right now. Google passing and rushing touchdowns, and I promise you that season is greater.
Okay, and I'm about to do that shit too, cause you ain't right, bruh.
I know I'm right.
No, I know you. Actually, I think you was right with the numbers that you said initially. Until now, all of a sudden, when I hit you with some actual facts, now you want me to do more work.
I know. Listen, I know what I'm talking about, bro. What I'm telling you is this: like, I didn't even count his rushing touchdowns. Those was all passing touchdowns.
All right.
So it's probably like another 8 touchdowns.
He got 3,127 yards passing and 36 TDs.
Okay.
I don't
passing.
Yeah.
Passing.
Bruh, calm down. Shit, I gotta look this shit up. I'm trying to. It don't have his rushing for some reason in this particular stats that I pulled up. So I'm gonna go to ESPN, which I should have did in the first place. And let's see, games played 2019. He got 1,206 yards rushing with 7 TDs.
Right. So all right. So you add 7. So that's 40. That's 40. Some odd. That's what 43 touchdowns. You said 3,100 and 4,000 and some odd yards collectively. Like, right. Yo, and he got a number 1 seed. I don't know, bro. I think
he got one more touchdown, and Dan Marino got more yardage.
Yo, but it's not a yard. It's not like, okay, so Dan Marino threw for all them yards and ain't win shit.
I mean, thus far, your boy ain't won shit either.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, he ain't win MVP. He did all that shit. He won MVP that year.
I don't know if he won MVP that year. I'm not about to just like go through the man's whole freaking career.
It was a pointless season. Right. You did all that, you ain't win shit.
I mean, but you're acting like Lamar Jackson is the fucking GOAT and he ain't won shit either. You just assuming he gonna win.
Yo, when they gonna win MVP at least?
Yeah, all right, okay. There's a lot of dudes that won MVP that don't make them the greatest at whatever position they played.
He's the greatest running quarterback. He's the greatest running quarterback the NFL's already seen in his second year. Okay, well, I'll give you that. He's the greatest running quarterback. Yep, you're right. I'll give you that. But I'm not going to say that he has the best season overall. I'm looking at your impact on your team. It is the most efficient. Most efficient.
It's not.
Yeah. How many the man's got 5 interceptions, bro? Come on, man. You got to listen. You a Lions fan, my nigga. Like, all right, man. I'm getting sick of this shit.
They're trash.
I'm getting sick of this shit. You a fucking Lions fan.
So?
Like, yo, this man, you have no reference of good football. I'm not even showing your lifetime. Like, when Barry Sanders stepped away? It was like 96?
I don't know. I don't remember, man.
Y'all stunk with Barry. Y'all niggas stunk with Barry. Y'all had the best running back ever.
And what does that have to do with me being able to watch any other game that I want to over those years?
No, all I'm saying is this. Yo, the man, like, just watch the finished product, yo. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah, well,
because my fandom's coming out, like my fandom's coming out.
It is like you overdoing it because you just assuming they gonna win a title too. And I'm like,
I'm not assuming. Like, the Baltimore Ravens is the best team in the NFL, not because I'm from Baltimore, but because that's what's been proven. They got the best record. They beat all the best teams in the league.
I mean, well, we'll see when the playoffs come, bro. Like, there's a lot
niggas ain't say this shit when it was New England.
Because New England, how many rings? Stop, bro. They got 6 rings, bro. Stop it.
When it was you know, the Baltimore Ravens is the only franchise in history that got the fastest 2 Super Bowls in the history of the Super Bowl era.
And in today's pointless statistics news, nobody cares about that, bro. They got 6 rings. That's why they get the respect they do.
Ah, man, that's bullshit.
So wait a minute. On the one hand, when it suits you, winning a ring means something. But the fact that they got
That's the
6,
point of the game.
Well,
that's the point of the game.
Then why you hating on them, bro? Like, pick another team. You was good with
I'm
the
not,
Lions.
I'm not.
The Lions are
New
trash.
England ass, bro. We beat New England ass. Like, I'm not tripping off none of that. That's cool. They got their rings. Like, listen, my team actually beat New England when they was good and got a Super Bowl. I'm not tripping off of that. That's nothing.
Good for y'all. That's all y'all got in Baltimore is the Ravens. So y'all need to celebrate them as much as possible.
You mean that's all we got?
What else you got, bro?
What do the Lions got?
Well, that's not the only team we got in Detroit, though. Like,
y'all got who? The Islanders.
Like
you
you
got a hockey team.
Wait, hold on.
Team named after islands. Y'all niggas ain't got no islands in Detroit.
See, first off, bro, you
Hey,
don't
man,
even
what kind of
you
false-ass advertising?
don't even know
That
what
shit
you're
should
talking
be
about, bro. That's not the name, man. If you gonna hate on one of the original 6, one of the greatest franchises in the history of hockey, name them correctly, man. It's the Red Wings.
Whatever. Hockey sucks.
They only suck because y'all team ain't y'all city ain't important enough to garner a team.
Hockey's mad racist. It's expensive as fuck to play for your kid.
It is.
They call niggas monkeys.
They do.
It ain't no big goofy white boys on motherfucking ice skate on ice skates.
And we got the best goofiest ones in the history of the league over the tenure of the NHL. Now let's move on to the NBA. Oh, y'all don't have one of those teams either, do you? Because
the Baltimore Bullets got NBA titles. What you mean?
The Baltimore Bullets. What the fuck is that?
Exactly. See, listen.
Is that the ABA?
Say what?
Was that the ABA?
Nah, it was the NBA.
When did the Baltimore Bullets get a title, bro?
When the Baltimore Bullets was in existence. What you mean?
No. What year did the Baltimore Bullets get a title?
Nigga, I got Google, nigga.
Yeah, you're gonna have to with that one, cause I don't. First off, I've never heard of the Baltimore Bullets. That's how non-existent they are. But at some point, apparently, they must have went to Washington, and I believe they did win a title in Washington with Wes Unseld. I could be wrong.
78.
There was the Baltimore Bullets won a title in 78.
Yes, nigga. Like, and our team sued our city.
Hold on, man, because you got to be lying, man.
Nigga, why would I lie about that? 1978, nigga. Look, Google it.
I'm looking now, man. Oh, first off, they weren't even in the team in Baltimore in 78. You talking about the Washington Bullets, genius?
They were the Baltimore Bullets before they became the Washington Bullets.
They were from 1944 to 1954. That was the team. They won a chip. They won a chip in 1948. So you claiming some shit and they wasn't even in your city, bruh. You talking about the Washington Bullets with Wes Unseld. I was right.
You got one.
Right. You know, we got and I'm not sure about, I know we got more titles in baseball than y'all do.
Yeah, baseball stinks too. Like,
it does stink, but when we want to talk, all you got is the Ravens. How many rings they got? 2?
Actually, I mean, if you want to keep it a buck for real, the city of Baltimore's got like the same like the Indianapolis Colts. They say the Indianapolis Colts has like six rings. 5 of them shits belong to Baltimore. There's a Baltimore Colts.
Oh my God! Like,
you want to keep it a buck. I mean, if you want to keep it all the way a buck on some sports shit, that's really the truth.
I mean, if you want to keep it,
Indianapolis Colts have 1 ring.
If you want to keep it a buck, then the Lions, I believe, have multiple championships from before the merger.
That was before that. Yeah, y'all probably do before when it was the AFL.
Right. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. If you want to claim championships from a whole nother ass team from 17,000 years ago, then I can claim them couple of titles that we won when it was only 6 people playing.
I mean, we still got more chips than Detroit.
No, you don't, bro. No, you
on the football tip, yeah. I mean, y'all can have that.
Yeah,
we don't even got a hockey team. Like, we don't care about hockey.
I know y'all don't. Y'all don't care about none of that because y'all don't have no other teams.
We don't need no other teams. We got the Baltimore Orioles and the Ravens.
The Orioles, bro. When was the last time they was relevant? You know,
Are you serious?
They celebrated Cal Ripken. You know why they celebrated him? Not just for showing the fuck up. Like that, like because that nigga just showed up to an easy ass job that he got paid millions of dollars to do. Somehow he's some fucking GOAT. Not because he was the best. The
best shortstop of all time, my nigga. Like,
who's arguing that?
The numbers say that.
Who's arguing that? Like, look at his career stats, man. They are decent, but he is not like in GOAT stats. The nigga, the only thing he did better than everybody else, bro, was come to work. Niggas took days off and he didn't.
Hey man, look, yo, I don't like that. Baseball doesn't bother me nothing. I'm like, ain't no gonna be no Cal Ripken Jr. slander though. Like,
and that shit low key is like ass kissing that you show up to work every day for like 20 years. You a ass kisser, bro. You the dude at work that's bringing your boss coffee.
I think the nigga was just good, and we was the best player on his team.
And did they
did make a World Series?
Did they win?
Nah, they didn't win. But I mean, it is what it is.
So he never won a chip?
Nah.
So he can't be considered for one of the greatest of all time then.
All right, so if you're gonna do this shit, like
you started the shit, it ain't me.
Like A-Rod, like Cal Ripken never left the Orioles. Like he stayed with the franchise the entire time. Okay. And in that time, that shit was prominent. Like during that era, his era, that shit was prominent, bro. So like a nigga like A-Rod who went to 3 different teams and was roided up. Like baseball is so subjective, yo, because you don't know who was doing what. Like that's why I don't really like getting into baseball, because a lot of these niggas was juiced the fuck up.
I mean, but like, the ones that we do know, one of them was A-Rod. Nobody, you the only one brought that nigga up. I wouldn't have.
But A-Rod's a nigga. Like A-Rod was supposed to be that nigga. Like he got the numbers. His numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like for Hall of Fame and all that, like his numbers are off the chart. But he's just I don't know, like he was a cheater. Like versus like a Ken Griffey, like it's certain niggas, yo, that like Ken Griffey. Like Ken Griffey is always gonna be remembered as one of the best niggas of all time.
Oh, natural.
Like he never won.
No, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie about that. You know, I was just using your logic.
And Cal Ripken is their careers is kind of similar, yo. Like just Griffey just had more injuries.
Yeah, but I'm just using your logic that you was using earlier about if he win if Lamar Jackson win a ring, it'd be the greatest season in history because he won a ring.
This season, it's going to be one of the best seasons of all time. It's arguably the best quarterback season ever.
Okay, I can't dispute that if he does win a ring, that arguably yes. But is it just going to be some like unanimous? No. You know, like there's other people who had dope seasons. You know, it depends on what you're looking for. You know, like what's his name from Miami? He was not really a good quarterback, but his team didn't lose a game.
Who?
Is it Bob Greasy? They the only.
You talking about when they just started integrating niggas to play football? Like
I mean, like you play the people they put in front of you, bro.
Period. Now you say that.
I'm just saying, like they went undefeated. I'm saying that he was not a good quarterback though. But some people go by strictly.
Oh, right. Like he went undefeated and had a marginal quarterback season.
Exactly.
So because he was undefeated, he had one of the best quarterback seasons ever.
I would not say that, but there are some people that give him more credence because they went undefeated. I'm not one of those people though. Like you was just an average ass quarterback who got lucky to me. Period.
Like Trent Dilfer was the starting quarterback for the 2000 Ravens. Was the best defense of all time, by the way.
It was not.
But
it was not.
Yo, wow.
You are tripping, man. Give me the
84 cannot fuck with the 2000 Ravens, bro.
Stop, man. Put the glue down, bro.
You see these goofy ass niggas? Like y'all niggas couldn't even rap. Like what the fuck make y'all niggas think you what does that happen? Goofy ass niggas with they fucking jerry curls dripping in headbands. I'm on a Super Bowl shuffle. They couldn't even get that shit right.
What's that got to do with anything?
And 2000 Ravens are fucking 84 bears up, yo.
You had a murderer on your team, bro.
That Ray Lewis ain't killed nobody.
Allegedly.
He was found innocent.
Okay, OJ.
He was found innocent in the court, and he was found innocent in the court of law.
Man, whatever, bro. You believe what you want to believe. Yeah, he was.
Ray Lewis beat court and got a Super Bowl.
Right. He beat court and allegedly killed somebody.
I mean, shit happens. And it was shit happen when you got money, yo. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That shit happened. He beat it.
He killed a man. You know, everybody slammed old boy from the Patriots for doing the same shit, but Ray Lewis get a pass.
That nigga was like he villainously plotted to kill a nigga.
Wait a minute, is that a word?
Because the nigga knew he was gay. Because the nigga knew he was gay.
Villainously?
Yes. Fact.
I don't think I ever heard that before, man. All right.
I might have just made that shit up, but this shit sounded kind of good.
Is that why he shot old boy though? I did not know that, and no disrespect to him or his family, man. Rest in peace. But is that why he shot him? I didn't know that.
Yes, the nigga was dating his sister, yo. But like, yo, you know, after this nigga was in jail and shit, all this shit came out. This nigga was gay for real.
Who was?
Hernandez.
What? When did you hear that?
What? Nigga, go in the Google search bar and type that shit. Aaron Hernandez gay and watch that shit and see what come up.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Like, this nigga was writing love letters to a man in jail and all types of shit, my nigga. Like, shit was crazy.
Oh, wait a minute. Man, I'm not seeing that. Okay, well, that's different.
But yeah, allegedly that's why, like he said, niggas was blackmailing him some shit, but that was supposedly what he was blackmailing him over. That he knew the nigga was gay and HIV positive. That's what that shit was about. Allegedly.
Oh, ex-NFL star Aaron Hernandez sobbed during gay confession, lawyer says in new book. Oh. So, man, like, you'd rather go to prison forever?
Yo, but you gotta think, like, yo, this nigga was raised, like, his stepfather or some shit was in, like, the mob or some shit. Like, he come from a real violent-ass background, you know what I mean? Like, he was exposed to a lot of shit at a real early age. So, like, you gotta think, you know what I mean? A nigga with them type principles, yo, like, man, gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't fly in that world, you know?
Yeah, but damn, man. Like, you risk going to prison forever?
Yo, he killed the nigga in college. He shot a nigga in broad daylight.
That's pretty ballsy.
He shot a nigga in broad daylight, bro, when he played for Florida. And Tim Tebow was the quarterback.
Wow, how he get out of that?
Man, I forgot. Hold on, let me Google this shit. I know I ain't fucking crazy. Yo, he shot him and what's my man name that played for used to play for Cincinnati? Nelson. His name Reggie Nelson.
I mean, he shot him too? Or that dude
was with him.
Oh. Wow, and they both got out of that shit, huh? That's crazy. And let me, and shit, man, I ain't realized, man, we've been running our miles for about 2 hours, bro.
Listen, Aaron Hernandez, Reggie Nelson identified briefly by victim in 2000 Gainesville shooting. But he ain't die.
They said identified briefly, huh? He changed his...
Yeah, the nigga who got shot identified him.
He must ain't want to show up to court or something. Which... I can't blame him because, like, Miami is a staple down there from my understanding. Oh, and just real quick, man, we definitely got to shout out Omarion. He might be the GOAT of the year. Just saying. Handled the whole situation with class, grace, and enough petty to satisfy us all.
I just come out and start dissing the nigga now. Like, especially I ain't got nigga kicked off the tour, yo. Like, I have a whole diss song I perform every show. Dissing this nigga.
Yeah, but the problem with
Real
that
shit.
is, you know, like this may be okay. You know, this may be enough retribution for him, and then B2K will get back together next year. So you kind of don't want to,
It-
you know.
It's not. You smashed my baby moms. Like, nah.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Nah, it's not happening.
Nah.
Like, I'd have a whole set where I diss this nigga and then get into my B2K shit. You know what I mean? Not just do that shit every show nationwide.
I see. I don't think he can play B2K stuff though. He may have to.
What?
He may have to. You don't automatically get to like depending on. Like what people don't realize about groups is that not all the time does every member own an equal part of like the name, the brand.
You know that this nigga has no solos. Like, he's just the token light skinned nigga.
Right.
He don't got no verses.
So,
no shit.
right. So he may not be allowed to sing B2K songs. The only song he may be able to perform is the diss song.
No, the rest of them niggas is performing with him.
No, you talking about with Omarion, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about him doing a diss song?
Yes.
Why would he do one?
Because I'm up. Like, nigga, yo, it's different. It's one thing if it was like, yo, it was some Instagram shit, it was some social media shit. Like, when you holding hands with my baby moms and kissing them on cam and shit and all that shit, like, yo, this shit not over with, my nigga. Like, I'm gonna remember this shit till my grave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make some memories of dissing you. Like, just cause. On some real shit.
Yeah, but you know
On some real
what?
shit.
I'm not. I'm with Omarion on this one. Like, if I'm gonna dish you,
I'm with him too.
it's gonna be-
Like, nah, I'm with him too.
It's strictly gonna be
He won.
monetarily.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
But I mean, ain't necessarily gonna stop him from fucking your baby moms though. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Well, nothing's gonna stop that. Clearly.
actually, I saw some shit where she was with another dude already.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what made it so funny because she got caught with another dude already.
And you know what? I did see that too. Now that I think about it, I did see that.
Yo, her moms though. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I won't say what I want to say on that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone because I don't know that young
Yo,
lady, and I don't want to be
her
smirching
moms
character.
is. Yo, I done went for the moms, yo. Like, I wouldn't even. Moms got it together, yo.
Oh my goodness, man. Hey, yo, I think that's. I mean, there's a whole bunch. Like, we could go on and on and on for a recap or some shit, man. But I think we did hit the high notes, so to speak, of the year. Yeah, I think we got everything too on the list that I had on there. Anything you wanted to say, bro?
You know, yo, just you know, happy New Year, yo. Everybody be safe. You know, don't drive drunk. Too many lifts, Ubers, or you know, whatever case may be, yo, or stay in the crib, yo, where it's safe, man. I just want to wish everybody prosperity and growth, man. You know, going into this new year, new beginnings for me, and you know, I'm excited about that. And for my family. And you know, I just wish everybody the best, man. You know, follow me on we closing out.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Follow me on IG. That's Driving for Perfection. _43. Yo, I'm about to make a fitness page. My fitness group is going to be Team Melvin. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, fellas, listen, yo, like y'all niggas want to get right, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to the new year, yo, fuck with me, yo. I'm gonna be having like a little group chat and all that shit too, man. You know, you're gonna start repping for Team Melvin out here. You know, you get right in these streets, and you know, it starts physically first. You know, so that's it, man. You know, y'all niggas be safe, man. Shout out 300 Gangsters. Shout out Keys Development. Shout out everybody rocking with us that's been tuning in, man. And holla at y'all Friday. Holla at you next year.
And no doubt. And don't forget, man. Don't check out the family. Liberation Minded Media, you see it up there. That is Black Eye Stand Radio, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. And subscribe to the show, man. If you're on YouTube, like the page. If you're on Facebook, hit the notification button, bell, whatever the hell that thing is. Anyway, man, definitely Happy New Year's to you, man. Shout out to my wife, man, my kids, my grandkids. Life is great for the moment. Y'all be safe out there, man. Like he said, man, too many cities offering free rides, for you to have to drive drunk or feel the need to. Catch a cab, take the train. And ladies, don't be outside by yourself tonight. Walk in a pack. Look out for each other. Because we didn't even get into the sex trafficking shit, and that's going to be a whole nother story that we got.
That's going to be a whole nother show.
Yeah, we definitely going to bring that one up. And let me see, we got Tim coming on, the manager for Yanasha this Thursday. And then we got Oops coming a week from Thursday, so that's going to be pretty dope. And then we got the water cooler every Friday. Yeah, that is going to be. We got the water cooler every Friday at 9 p.m. Right here on the channel, the YouTube channel, My Skin Is My Sin, and the fan page on Facebook, My Skin Is My Sin, Twitter and Twitch, and some other places. I don't know. Anyway, man, we out. Y'all be safe, and Happy New Year's to y'all.
Peace.
Peace.